Okay, let's get started. Now we are discuss about the Poetics by Aristotle. Critical summary and comments. Section 1. Epic poetry, tragedy, and comedy form of imitative art. Chapter 1. Features common to all forms to art imitations. According to Aristotle, the common principle of all arts poetry, comedy, tragedy, dancing, fluting, play, music, painting, or sculptures is imitations. The inclusion of music among the modes of imitations shows that Aristotle's concept of imitation is broader than that of Plato, his master. Aristotle doesn't hold imitation to several copying or mimicry. Three, thrice removed from reality as Plato considered it. It implies creativity also in the case of the musicians. The imitations is not the superficial or the outward appearance or of mere externals. It's the imitation of the inner reality, the very essence, the passions and moods of the inner being of man. It seems that Aristotle's concept of imitation is wider. It has a place for the theory of catharsis if it is extended to include the inner life of man also. Difference between the arts. Though the common principle between the fine arts is imitation, there are differences between them too. There are three differences. There may be differ in the means of imitation. For example, the medium through which they imitate in their objects of imitation or is their manners of imitation. The means of imitation or the medium. Some of the means of imitation are form and colors and sound in the arts mentioned by Aristotle. Different kinds of music, namely music of the flute and lyre, takes taken as a while, taken as a whole produces or imitates by rhythm, language, or harmony or melody. These can be used singly or in the combination. Literature is the art which imitates by language alone. Aristotle doesn't given the art name, he merely calls it art. There is further an art which imitates by language alone within harmony in prose or in verse, and if in verse, either is one or a plurality of meters. The form of imitation is to this day without a name. We have no common name for a meme of Sophron or Zen and Socratic's conversation, and we should still be without one, even if the imitation is in the two instance where is termeters or thermometers or elegances or some their kind of verse, though it is the way with the people to take task poet to the name of meter and speak of elegance. Poet thinking that they call them poet not by reason of the imitative nature of their work, but indiscriminately by the reason of the meter. By the writer they write it Even if a theory of medicine or physical philosophy be put further in a metrical form, it's usual to describe the writer in this way. Homer and Empedocles, however, have really nothing in common apart from their meter. So that if the one is to be called a poet, the other should be termed a physicist. Rather than a poet, we should be in the same position also if the imitation in this instance were all in the meters. For example, the cent of Germans would have to be considered poetry and him a poet so much than to these art. There are certain other arts which combine all the means enumerated rhythm, melody, and verse, e.g. dithyrambic and nomic poetry, tragedy, and comedy, with the difference, however, that three kinds of mean are in some of them all employed together, and in others brought in separately one after the other. These elements of difference in the above arts one I termed and mean of their imitations. Okay, do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.